An opportunity to relax. Hey, you. Yeah, you'll do. You wanna make some coin? We's trying to drum up business at our exclusive resort. Maybe ya heard of it? Opportunity Point Spa and Resort. Boss sent me up to Gundargaz to pass out this stack of flyers, but my trike blew a gasket and I'll be stuck here for a bit repairing her. How's about you head up there and pass them out for me? Look for the tired and weary types. Pass out 6 flyers to tired workers in and around Gundargaz.
You are acknowledged.
Gratitude expressed. Your reputation as a stalwart ally is well deserved.
Returning to work.
Shimmer Mist Falls. West of Gundargaz is another green space, a lovely area with waterfalls and more terraces. My schedule takes me in that direction next, and I would be very glad of your company to help deal with the wildlife there as well. If your other duties are not pressing, let us meet there. Meet Batsvara in Shimmer Mist Falls.
Praise the machine.
Every day I'm snufflin'. Perhaps the kobolds of Gundargaz would be interested in this odd glob of wax. Bring the odd glob of wax to Noblesse in Gundargaz.
Begin speaking.
You made it. Let us get to work.
Stay productive.
Batsvara. My work as a caretaker brings me to some beautiful, if at times dangerous, places. I appreciate your assistance and company during this endeavor.
Remain vigilant.
A perfect sponge. Welcome, stalwart colleague, to Shimmer Mist Falls. It's always damp here, a thriving paradise for green, living things. Unfortunately, it's also the perfect climate for moss to grow on my inert earthen charges. We'll need to gather a few supplies for removing the moss. First, we need a sponge to wash their surfaces. It needs to be soft enough to not damage them but strong enough to hold up to an earthen's rough stone skin. The caps from the lash rooms down below are perfect. Collect one perfect lash room cap.
Returning to work. Remain vigilant.
Buckets and blooms. Down among the creeping lash rooms grows an orange flower. When mixed with water, its blooms make a caustic solvent that is perfect for removing moss from earthen skin. I also left a bucket next to this earthen the last time I was here, which I use make the solvent. Something seems to have made off with it. Could I delegate the task of gathering these to you? I'll wait here. The moles from the terrace have given me enough excitement for one day. Collect 8 caustic blooms and find the missing bucket.
Praise the machine. Stay productive.
Yeah!
Please, proceed.
These lashroom caps make for perfect sponges.
Returning to work.
Task complete. This one is perfect. And your performance is optimal, of course.
Stay productive.
The acidity from the plants is strong enough to remove the moss but gentle enough not to harm the earthen. Plus it has a pleasing smell to it. Almost like sulfur.
Remain vigilant.
Ah, I can smell the sulfur from here. Thank you for gathering the bucket and blooms. Not everyone shares my taste, but I enjoy a bowl of lightly seared magma in an igneous bowl, especially when the fumes are particularly sulfurous. What? You've never tried it? To each their own.
Praise the machine.
Mossy earthen. Excellent work gathering everything together. I've mixed the solvent for you. Now all that's left is to gently clean off our mossy friends down there. 10 to 4 mossy earthen.
Returning to work.
Earthen usually know when they're shutting down. These friends made a pact to strike a final pose together. Thank you for honoring them.
I must get closer.
Another interruption.
That's much better. Earthen should be firm stone, not soft fuzz.
Praise the machine. Remain vigilant.
Tending to Auskazur. Assigned tasks complete. I'll check back on these folks on my next scheduled patrol. There is one more earthen I must tend to today. He is very special to me. You've been an especially considerate colleague, so I'd like for you to see him. Let us travel west a bit, closer to the falls. Meet Batsvara in Shimmer Mist Falls.
You are acknowledged.
You made it. She looks at the outstretched hand of the earthen next to her and sighs. I admit that I am quite disturbed by what I've found here. Your presence is a comfort.
Stay productive.
Too much drib. This is Auskazur. His hand is usually full of a selection of his favorite gems. We don't really know what it's like when we go into stasis, but he wanted to spend his last moments contemplating the natural beauty of Azeroth and her bounty. I am afraid someone or something has made off with the jewels he usually holds. Let's look around. See if you can find any clues where they may have gone off to. Examine Auskazur for clues.
Remain vigilant.
Auskazur. The still form of Auskazur is splattered with still cooling dribbles of wax. Cooling wax puddle. A puddle of slowly cooling wax leads away from Auskazur, towards the stream below. Cooling wax puddle. This puddle of wax is still slightly warm to the touch.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Begin speaking.
Auskazur will never forgive me if his gems go missing. This is very upsetting. Who would steal from an earthen in stasis?
Praise the machine.
Kobold's made off with his gems? This is unacceptable. We must recover the rest of Auskazur's jewels.
Returning to work.
Seeking Auskazur's gems. So it was kobolds who made off with Auskazur's gems. I did not realize the waterworks was under attack. Our timing is lucky for the defenders down below. We must get those jewels back. I'll stay here and guard the remaining gems, but I implore you to complete a critical task. Go down into the waterworks and retrieve the rest. Recover 4 of Auskazur's gems.
Stay productive.
Glintwick the gem grabber. The kobold mentioned Glintwick, did he? It sounds like she's the driving force behind these gem thieves. I'll bet my beard she's got Auskazur's last gem. Look for her in the waterworks and see if she has the final gem. She may also be behind the attack that's happening. so taking her out will help the defenders. Kill Glintwick.
Praise the machine.
target something first. It is not ready yet. acquire a target. Do not have a target.
Got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this. Thank you. Efficiency and bravery are a powerful combination.
too far away. I am out of range.
Another interruption.
We need to find the rest of Alskazur's gems. Critical priority.
Stay productive.
Excellent work. Though they're not worth much monetarily, these gems meant a great deal to Alskazur. I am glad he will not be parted from them any longer.
Remain vigilant.
Glintwick will not get away with this thievery.
Returning to work.
You did it. You found the last gem. I'm glad that Glintwick will no longer be after Alskazur's gems. This particular gem was his favorite. It's not faceted, like the rest. Alskazur could always find the beauty in flawed things. He would show me this one and marvel at its hue and potential. He never wanted it buffed or shined. She's silent a moment, then looks at the grey earthen beside her. Ah, Alskazur. You never cared what I looked like either. You saw my potential. I miss you, friend.
Remain vigilant. Please, proceed. Praise the machine.
Need something to do?
Foreman Brunner. We must talk quickly. Too much poison in the air. Take these stomping shoes. Use them to reactivate the broken air purifiers and unslain kobolds to collect gears. Secure all the gears, save the waterworks. Go.
If that is all.
Delver's Call, the waterworks. Notice. The waterworks have become unstable. Request aid in addressing issues. Complete the waterworks delve on any difficulty.
Careful! The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
That item is still recharging.
Here we go! Don't start here! Here's your take of the spoils!
target something first.
Fantastic!
Acquire a target.
That's more like it!
I need to target something first.
That's more like it!
Too far ahead. I do not have a target.
Nice find!
not use that item yet.
What are your orders?
Reno Jackson. Good to see you exploring delves. Sir Finley and I were looking for a bit of a challenge. Up for a friendly spar? I've got some fine treasure of mine up for grabs if you win.
Have a good one.
That's more like it!
Require a target. I need to target something first.
Found a bit of gold!
Have a target.
That's more like it! There's treasure close by! Nice! This Bronzebeard still got it! Fantastic!
That item is still recharging. I must get closer.
The answer is here. I can feel it. That's more like it. Nice find!
Inquiring minds just got to know. Travel safe!
Threats of Zekver. Someone's watching us, Deiaji. They put this chest here for us to find. Let me know when you're ready. I'll trigger the trap here to see just what exactly is going on. Speak with Brand Bronzebeard to investigate the strange chest.
The truth is out there.
Brand Bronzebeard. I don't quite like the setup here.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Well, I'm not one to let a little threat stop me from exploring farther. Looks like I got more investigating to do. I'm sure I'll see you again real soon.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
too far away.
Yeah! You need? I got. I find more stuff for you.
Have you met your quota? Watch your step.
Commendable work within the waterworks.
Back to work.
Speak and be heard.
Do you intend to idle all day?
The monstrous bat wasn't quite so monstrous after all, eh? Welcome to Gundargez.
I'm still working. Are you?
Another interruption?
A machinist is nothing without the tools of office.
Returning to work.
My gauge. My calipers. My wrench. It feels good to have them in my hands again. Though, I have to admit, I have not been entirely honest with you.
Raise the machine.
Machinist Kitrin. I once heard the singing of the deep machines. One day, I will hear them again. Machinist Kitrin. My purpose was to serve and fix the great forge that sustains our sleeping brethren. My tools are part of who I am and what I do. Machinist Kitrin. After so many centuries, so many eons, the forge simply ceased to function. I lost my faith, I admit it. I took my tools and ritually buried them. But now things are changing. I have felt the ground rumble beneath my feet. I have heard the machines stirring. Music I longed to hear since I first awoke now rings through these caverns. With my tools in my hands again, I have my purpose. And what's more, I can truly appreciate what I have.
Stay productive.
The weight of a world. My tools didn't randomly end up where you found them. They were placed there. By me. I had reached a point so low that I saw no alternative. The machines, the great work of my people, were never going to sing again. So why should I bother to keep them repaired? But now I see, and now, I understand. The last tool I need, I dropped it into the water, and it was eaten by a giant creature. I think that one might need a bit more force to return it to me. Collect Machinist Kitrin's calibrated weight.
Remain vigilant. Please proceed.
Gundar Gez Defender. Move along. And stay productive. Voluntary downtime is not authorized.
Raise the machine.
Time to fix things.
Speaker Cooldas. Speaker Cooldas at your service. The machines talk to us all, but I make them sing. If something breaks, Cooldas will fix it. There's no gear too large nor cog too small that I can't restore it to working order. It's a shame there's only one of me. That being said, I'm quite busy these days.
Keep the gears turning.
Strike while the iron's hot. The work continues.
Now which beasts did I punch with those knuckles last?
Back to work.
That's the genius of the knuckles. They keep your hands intact.
Keep busy.
Ready yet.
Acknowledged.
Machinist Kitrin. I once heard the singing of the deep machines. One day, I will hear them again.
Stay productive.
Once I have all my tools back, I know that things will be right again.
Remain vigilant.
Kitrin doesn't seem bothered at all by the intestinal goo that coats the calibrated weight. You found it? Now let me get this cleaned up, and the rest of the tools repaired. Then, I will be ready to serve once again.
Returning to work.
Reforged purpose. That's all of them. Now, it's time to do my duty and recast these tools. Reforge them, and myself, into what I was meant to be, a proud machinist of the ringing deeps. Help Machinist Kitrin reforge and rededicate the tools.
Stay productive. Returning to work. Begin speaking.
I can't thank you enough for all of your help. I lost my faith, but now, I have both my faith and my tools back. I'm forever grateful to you.
Remain vigilant.
Candle King is crazy, forcing kobolds into war, but many want peace.
Candle King? Perhaps we face a common foe.
It's good to see some of the kobolds are not so keen on this war.
May your cause hold true.
Speaker Brinth. There is much to do, but there is always hope.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
Leave no stone behind. Many earthen fell when the kobolds took this mine. Worse, those who fell were left to crumble where they dropped. There was no attempt to recover them. We couldn't provide closure or respect their memories. Why? Why did we forsake the fallen? We will not fail them again, Deiaji. Gather the identification plagues of those we lost, so we may commemorate them properly. Recover identification plagues from fallen earthen in the lost mines.
May the deeps continue to ring.
Kobold Shoulder. The first step to stemming our losses and retaking the mines is straightforward, if unpleasant. Without minions, this Candle King will be less of a threat to Gundar Gaz. See if you can reduce the swarm, Deiaji, before hostilities escalate further. Kill invading kobolds in the lost mines.
Task resumed.
Speaker Brinth. There is much to do, but there is always hope.
Conversation terminated.
Death and waxes. Kobolds take candles seriously. Wax, even more. More important than gold. More important than freedom. We steal candles from Candle King. We make him look weak. Bully that looks weak loses control. Gets dead. Also means we not have to wait out here in dark until get eaten. Hurry. Recover flicker flame candles from around the lost mines.
You remember?
Considering theory, if we depose this Candle King, then perhaps the raids on Gundergaz will cease.
My candle, not lit.
That is locked. In kinship,